I just put in these set of stone steps. I took some pavers out and I replaced them with limestone. I'm going to show you how I did it. Today's job, we have to fix these paver steps. He says, the owner, that he's got them fixed 2 times before since he owned the house. And he's sick of it. So I told him I'm just going to replace them with stone, and I'm just going to show you how I did it. Here's what I don't like. These are all 4 inches. You come in the middle here, you got 8 inches. So I don't want to do that. I want this to level out to the middle of the steps, the middle of the blacktop, because people walk down the middle more than the ends. I level that there. And I have 25 inches. So instead of 4 inches from here, I'm going to make every step 5 inches. That's my plan. The plan now is to start taking this all apart, see what I got to deal with underneath it. And that's going to tell me how I'm going to fix it. So I didn't know what was under these, but the only thing is under them is basically modified and stone dust. Now I took it all out. The only thing it's laying on is modified and stone dust. That's why it keeps falling apart. Pennsylvania is a tough state for pavers. And you go up here and you look at this paver sidewalk. It's all falling apart. I want to explain what I'm doing. There's no way to make a pattern here. That's my stone. I got almost 5 inches. I have to hit that height up there as my last stone. And I go level here, wherever that's at. And I got 20 inches. So I go 5, 5, 5, 5 until I hit my top piece. Wherever it ends up, that's going to be fine. I got it all formed up. Let's see what's going on here. Let me explain it best I can. These are pieces of stone because I couldn't put a pattern up, and I put the stone all the way up to the top, and then the top stone, which will be up here, goes right even with my pavers, if you could see it there. They go right even with my pavers. I put some wire mesh down in here. You see it's number 10 wire. Put some expansion seal sail against it. Now I'm just going to pour my my base for the stones. This is what I'm using is a fast drying cement. That's all. I put the water in. Start mixing it up. Then start putting it in my forms. What's the nice thing about using fast drying cement? See, I already took the form up on top and cleaned it up. I could take the forms off as I'm going and keep it checked real good, make sure everything's fitting. That's it. I formed it, I put the concrete in, I took the forms off within 20-30 minutes, and it's all ready to go for the stone. For underneath the steps, I'm just using 2 sand and 1 Portland. That's all I'm using. Back the next day. Now it's time to put my first stone on. So, pretty much know where it's going to go. I dry tested it. I'm going to put it on. Just like that. Here's the big deal. I want to get it down there even with my papers. Pound it down a little bit. Test it this way. You can see what I'm doing here. I got to cut angles. So I get a piece of black paper like that. That's how I'm going to find out where my angle is. Like that. Then I cut it. something like that. Then I come over here, I lay it on my limestone, and then that's my cut right there. Get my saw and I start my cut. And that's it. That's my cut. So we cemented this all in. Now we're going to get our, here's a little trick too. See how you are with your cement. Put a piece of limestone there and measure down. That'll tell you where you're at. There we go. Now I'm just pointing up with the Portland, getting the cement in the back there, putting it up against my concrete that I poured. And we'll just get a bucket of water and sponge like on all my other videos, and then just go over the stones. I'm just putting a little blacktop repair on because I put the stones back. The reason I put the stones back is the plow's going to come through here in the winter time. If they were sticking out, they'd hit the stones. So that's the reason for that. Finally, I'm just using some pea gravel because that doesn't settle as much. I'm putting back in my pavers to make them work.